Good morning, wrestling fans. It's Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day, all you wrestling fans. Hope you all have an enjoyable Memorial Day weekend. Well, another NXT PLE is in the books. Last night was NXT Battleground, and my thoughts on the show last night that it was an enjoyable and exciting one. It kicked off with the NXT Women's North America Championship between Ruka versus Kiana Jordan. I thought this match was an exciting and entertaining match. I thought both women involved in this match put out a good performance in the ring. I enjoyed it. Had no complaints about it. Ruka defeats Kiana Jordan and retains the NXT Women's North American Championship. The second match of the night was a six-man tag team match between Hank, Tank, and Josh Bridges versus The Current. I thought this was a pretty good six-man tag team match. I thought all six men involved in this match put out a pretty good performance in the ring. It's enjoyable, have no complaints about it. Hank, Tank, and Josh Bridges defeat the Current. So all in all, I think it was a decent good match. I enjoyed it. I have no complaints about it. The third match was Tony D'Angelo versus Stacks. This was a pretty good match as well. I thought both Tony D'Angelo and Stacks put out a good performance in the ring. There was no mishaps during this match. I thought both men did put out a good match last night at NXT Battleground. Stacks defeats Tony D'Angelo last night. Then we had the NXT Women's Championship between Stephanie Vaquero versus Jordynne Grace. This was an exciting and awesome match. Both these women put everything on the line last night. They left nothing in the ring. These women killed it last night. Stephanie Vaquero and Jordynne Grace put out a very good performance in the ring. There was no mishaps. I enjoyed the performance. But like I said, this was an awesome and exciting one-on-one women's championship match. So Stephanie Vaquero defeats Jordynne Grace and retains the NXT Women's Championship. Then we go on to the NXT Championship between Obafemi and Miles Bourne. This match ended up being a pretty good match, even though it was more like a one-sided matchup because to be quite frankly, Obafemi is a much better wrestler than Miles Bourne. But this match ended up being a pretty good match overall. We all know that Obafemi is very impressive in the ring and he's dominant, but you gotta give credit to Miles Bourne. Now, he hung in that match right to the end. He didn't give up in the match. But like I said, this match was much better than I thought it would be, only because Obafemi is a much better wrestler than Miles Bourne is. But in the end, Obafemi defeats Miles Bourne and retains the NXT Championship match. NXT Championship. And last but not least, we had the TNA World Championship match between Joe Henry versus Trick Williams. This was another awesome and exciting match. I thought both Joe Henry and Trick Williams put out a very good match, very good performance. Basically, this match went back and forth between the two of them. There was no mishaps during the match. I enjoyed it. I thought Joe Henry would defeat Trick Williams and retain the TNA World Championship, but I was completely wrong. Trick Williams pulls a upset in last night's Battleground PLE and defeats Joe Henry to become the new TNA World Championship. I did not expect Trick Williams to defeat Joe Henry. I thought for sure Joe Henry would win the match and retain the TNA World Championship, but that goes to show you that anything can happen. But like I said, I thought the TNA World Championship match between Joe Henry and Trick Williams was an exciting match. It was very entertaining. Both men put a very good performance. I have no complaints about the match. So all in all, I thought last night's NXT Battleground PLE was exciting and entertaining. I enjoyed it. It ran about just a little over 2.5 hours. In fact, I believe it ended at 10:45 last night. So it was about 2 hours and 45 minutes, which is not too bad. It's not that long. I figure it'll be like a 2.5 hour, 2:45-minute PLE, which is pretty good. It's not too long. So all in all, I think it was I thought last night's NXT show was an exciting and enjoyable and entertaining one. Now tonight is Monday Night Raw. Now I'm sure tonight's Raw will be another exciting match. For what I understand, there's going to be 2 men's Money in the Bank qualifying matches involved. I don't know what else is planned yet because the Raw preview hasn't been released yet. But as soon as the Raw preview comes out, I will come out with another video on the full preview for tonight's WWE Monday Night Raw on Netflix. So it should be an exciting Raw as usual, because Raw's been exciting almost every Mondays. So it should be exciting Raw tonight. Like I said, as soon as the Raw preview comes out, sometime today, I will post another video on what's planned for tonight's Raw. Before in this video, I just want to wish you all a happy Memorial Day. Whatever you all have planned for today, meaning the Memorial Day holiday, make it a safe and enjoyable holiday. Also, whatever you all are doing today, take the time to think about all the men and women who served in the military, past or present, especially those who paid the ultimate sacrifice in defending our freedom. So just keep that in mind, is that whatever you all are doing today on this Memorial Day holiday, make sure you think about all the ones who served in the military, who paid the ultimate sacrifice in defending our freedom. Please, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow my channel with subscribers. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hope you have a safe and enjoyable Memorial Day weekend, and I'll talk to you all soon.